12:24 a.m. on the 7th day, 9th month, 2023. I was just reading some lyrics there. It seemed very poignant in my life, so I don't think I'll go over them right now. So we'll leave those later. I'm looking at some pretty heavy totals here popping up here along the Can corridor over here, where it seems that a lot of these particular areas above and below can seem to be copping heavy totals this year on a very regular basis, and this is coming in fairly short order, right from the nothings to the something. So it looks like you're going to be picking up a centimeter or so a day as we go along here on the tens. And some of it will be a lot heavier all at once, and I'll be covered when those big squalls come in a little later on here in this forecast. And I'm not seeing honesty appearing in the totals down here in New Zealand, so you're going to have to listen up. Right, here's why I say this. I took a screenshot earlier this morning, well this evening. It was showing totals like this, and I had another one this evening showing 15 centimeters wet in the beak down here. The kiwi itself down here is getting quite wet. Yeah, so I was looking for probably close to 10 centimeters at least hitting in this valley on the tens. I just don't see how this low total is existing, so I'm going to stick with my guns on the totals, and I won't argue them out. Anybody that disagrees with it, I don't care. Maybe they get paid to have you check out what they got to say. All I know is here you go. This is what they're saying now, but this morning they were saying that was 13. This was 21 centimeters this morning listed. Right, so the play either way, man, that's a lot of water. And you get down here toward the, oh gosh, well, let's give it a shot at the Fataroa here, the fat roe. Really big pieces of fish roe, I guess. I don't know, big fish eggs. Trying to find my video here so I can read the comments. And yes, good morning to you, Raylene Houston and Alan Brown. Everybody is Alan Brown. And Fox Glacier is going to get a little more glaciated, I think, here with some of these snows that are coming up here to some of these mountainous areas, not just a little bit. But some of the snows that were here will be melting. I really don't know the state of things. Maybe I can catch a look. If we're lucky, we can catch a mountain here. See, it don't look like there's much on that hill, but there's some way back there. Isn't this beautiful? This is how we take looks at things. This is how you say, how is the weather over your mountain? We want to land on that with a parachute, huh? Doink! Radio wazoo. I'd like to go down that on a motorbike. Yeah. Look at that. Hey, come on now. If we can't think of fun, hey, then why are we here? Well, they don't change their picture often enough. Hey, over Nipple Mountain over there is getting a bunch of cloud. Come on, you've not done what? Come on. Pyramid culture, anyone? Anyways, I digress. Don't look like there's much to see there yet this morning. We have sogginess is going on up in this spot here. Over at the gas station. Try not to have a heart attack looking at the prices. Oh, they're not going to show you. Yeah, look, we got some wetnesses going on there. Let's see if the trees are moving about anything big. Yeah, so it's not super windy. I can't tell if that's a mountain in the background or not. Come on, wipe your camera like you give a shit. They had no idea they was going to... That Walker Kotex over there was going to get featured today. I'm just having a quick nosy around. Was that trains? No. It is somebody parked with a very big thing nobody could see around when they're pulling out of the driveway. Don't you think of other people? Come on, that's a consideration. You never know what's going to come out my mouth. Let's see if there's anything to see of the sky in this one. I wonder what they serving at the old cafe over here. I'd like to sit on that bench. Nothing to see in this town, or you'd be sitting. Oh, they had a wet night, didn't they? Sheets of rain were going by. Don't block the road or nothing. Anyways, let's get back to your forecast before I go into so much silliness. Is it how you see what's going on? All right, here's what they say is going to happen. Today is a very soggy time for the Auckland area, as I call this whole area. Or if my hand fits in it here, that's the Auckland area. Yeah, sorry, a fanga diarrhea up there. You're in the Auckland area. Let's see who else is watching here. Oh, that's rolling along. As you can see what's going to go on. Doink, doink, Yeah, that's because you're going to want to watch this come across your corner. Because, yeah, I'll be getting to why you're having rain today, and I'll show you uh, that the rains over Oz's plains might be caused a bit by planes. And so I'll show you that bit there in the combines that are going on. I just reloaded screens, so the data should be within a half an hour or so fresh. Cheers to a Tumeki Day. Well, I don't know what that means. Tumeki Day, Tumeki Day. Put back the Tiki Day. Put down the Tiki, Bobby Brady. Na 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 na. They picked that Tiki up right before Gisborne, and I ain't seen it dropped yet. And by the time the Tiki got to Harks Bay, oof, Ricky Tiki Tavi changed his name. So here we go. Crumb and a Chris to see you over here on Friday the 8th is another batch of fill the streams, you know, all that kind of stuff. And good morning to Blenheim from Robert Deutsch. You got real official there. You can call me Rob D, my friends, though. How you doing, Bridget? A business. I don't know quite how to do that. Business. Anyways, as we get over here to Friar Island, she's going to kick on and direct this flow down here, put a bit of a heated flow out there, cuts the strand of moisture, which is going to cause a bit of a snapback on this tendril, which will trigger another batch of nucleus over here to condensate right over here and do the can on your ass. Dang, dumping water on you up there. And meanwhile, the wiper comes along here and swings this direction, pivoting on that point with the old whammo move. So we'll be watching for the beam behind us that actually sweeps. And you got a good evidence of a beam today out here in the satellite imagery of how the clouds are reacting. And we'll have a glance at that as well as we go through Sunday, Monday. We're just gonna zip along now in half-day increments. Whammo, whammo. And this is the killing the dream time here, where they're lying about the totals and what tendril's gonna hit you that day ain't what they're showing you here, and it ain't gonna be what they're showing you here. And add the two together with those two totals, you might be getting halfway on this, because this is going to be a bit of a winter event for this island down here, and the volatility line is really right around here, where the cold and the hot are going to do the most stirrings, and that's where I'm looking for the most potential for the tornadic activity as they interact with these islands and various Venturi principles. Cut weird vortices out here. So if I see one dancing across this bay here or this bay here, a water spout on these days, I'm not going to be surprised at all. Maybe around that time. Should I give you a precise minute if somebody wants to bust my balls to say I was wrong by 5 minutes? Oh, you guys, the way you split hairs with me is funny. I want to see these scissors you're using for it. They must be very sharp. Definitely got my fiskars, you know. Oh my gosh. No, I don't get paid to say fiskars. Isn't that a cool name for scissors? They could give me a pair whenever I go somewhere else, because you can't bring fiskars on a plane anymore, because 9/11 was an inside job. Sold a lot of security equipment, didn't it? And there's the thumbprint right there, getting all soggy and pruny. Have a nice Monday. Well, you're going to have that again over here. Yeah, they ain't done with you, and you'll have a little bit of a dry spell coming after about 14 days from now, which I'm looking forward to. It'll be nice. Hope it's nice when I come to see. I'm coming to see you guys. You got questions to ask me about my allegations of geoengineering. I'll very happily show you any kind of documentation uh, you require. And if it's an unobtainable kind, maybe with your help we will. If you're that much of a government tool that you have to have the official answer for everything, I'll dang sure provide you the documents. You spend hundreds of hours here going over them, and when you're finished with them, I'll hand you more. Happy to sit next to you and go over some things. Mainstream, forget it. You know what mainstream is? They lie to you until they flood your streams and kill your dreams. Yeah, this is a very interesting. And I thank very much Leanne for setting up a fund me to come see you guys. I always set my microscope and computer stuff ahead of time. And if you'd like to participate in that, I pop you a link to that here. And I'll go back to the weather forecast. And how many we get? What we got on my? This is what I get to see. Oh, good. My bandwidth is looking pretty good. It's still streaming only 25. Should get it up to 30. It'll go faster. That's why you'll end up with ziggy lines sometimes. It's not my doing. Computer runs fine. Oh, Hey, you got songs I'm going to be singing about all your chem bombs, you know, like a twister in the sun instead of blister, because that would be the microwave. You've been blisters in the sun. Let the fry wild. Next ride, you know you're the one. Swelling streams, killing your dreams. The barons even show why you're owning nothing and weather's crappy. I'm not happy now. Are you getting an idea? As we heading on here on the 10th? Uh-oh. Yay. We'll look at the pressures and we could finally go, well, we got one more big batch coming through and then we're setting up a high. And then the beam is going to say, fuck you. 4 days after that, you get it. Nah, man, you're going to have a few days off in between, but it ain't going to last long, judging from the pressures from under here. Uh-oh. Scatty house. All right, what would you want to see now? You want to go here? You want to see this big wave form go to Australia here for the Ozians? Oi, oi, oi. This one's coming from this direction from that radar station. This one's coming from up here, but not from here. Right, this one here, you got a boiler. It's going that way and that way. Your glitches are making clouds. Are we glitching? Let's look at the snitches. If we could snitch on the glitchers. Oh, that's the one we're already showing. Get away. Go away. This one. How's national radar? We show. Oh, it's super glitch here. We got the super freak going on right here with the. Go to the 5 kilometer, and where they try to hide the fact that it's so much of a circle, like you ain't gonna see that dot, and this wedge-shaped beam going in towards that station, but you can see it quite plainly right over here. So that's not a glitch. It's a weather manipulation move. That one's not a glitch. Willis Island's not a glitch. Dang sure a glitch in here. Got a heated corridor spread out there. Bzz, nucleated all the condensates at once and then no return. Shut the radar up. Boom. Circle beam going on here from this station. Very specifically. But if you zoom in, Squanto. Service unavailable. There's no soup for you. Have your weather. Drive blindly into storms and whatever because your government loves you. What a Bureau of Morons. So you can see there, they call that a glitch, right? Over here, but it'll show up really good on the Doppler. You ain't gonna hide it on this. Right. Going toward away from the station here. There's a circular bomb exploding right here, but the station is here, is right there over the top of it. Back if it's manipulating so much here, surprise it ain't ejaculated in the sky. So let's have a look over here at the Iced Mountain here. I'm gonna have to need a little help from the cities on this because it's out here somewhere. Right here, that's the glitcher. It's making that blast. Bzzzt, bzzzt, fry, 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 ice of fries. Do you want some ice in your face? What a bunch of ice holes. Yeah, that radar station that nobody's drove straight through and knocked down with a big golf club yet, is frying you. So that glitch is actually made clouds. Oh, look at these chem bombs over here. Boom, 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 boom. The Schwab sticker right there. Hey, says he wants to do Uncle Adolf's work, it seems, with the fourth industrial revolution. Industrial, because you'll be smacked on the ass if you're the last one in. La 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 la. Boom, and here comes the stick. That's bombs too. That's not just a microwave line there. You see the bomb clustered here? 1, 2, 3. See this here with a big streamer? Somebody get hit a golf ball in. Is that a ball in here? Hi. And it's a what the fuck? I ain't quite figured out what that deployment is, and then it gives off something. See, it's very dark, and then it gives off a hiss. You got a factory or something here I need to know about? Is there a lake under here? Because it damn sure had a puff of something went up there. They've been puffing stuff in the sky, and they wrote F-U right in the sky. They're saying, fuck you. Have it. Says it right there. See these chemical catalysts in your skies, burning up your fucking eyes. What's that? The Star Wars symbol? The Empire's here. Turn, turn down. Boom, boom, plum. Boom, boom, plum. Boom, boom, plum, plum, and you. Boom, boom, boom. Look at the bomb cluster here. Just look at it. I'll do a toggling. And as that comes through, it bashes the other condensates together so they get big enough to fall. And if you just catch it on the other side here, you'll see another one coming up to meet it. Hemming the chem, I call it. Hem the chem. Make a storm front line. It's a long beam line. It's all the way over in through here. Which, all the way across the screen. A vast area is being microwaved. That line there could be sunrise, creating a natural condensate of the dew as it evaporates. And remember, evaporation is a cooling process, so you always feel a little temperature drop at dawn, right? Which is a small low pressure in the ground, which causes fogs to form naturally sometimes. Don't always tell me everything is fake, or I'll go, oh my God. Just because you fake it in bed don't mean everything is fake. But you see, this the clutching fingers of the EMF there in the end, and then as the waveforms met, the condensates or particles got used, so there was nothing left to turn into a cloud, but the waveform went on. You know, bombs over here, and a bomb over there, here a bomb, there a bomb, everywhere a bomb. Old McDonald's sitting on a fence. And you know where that poem can go. Cluster of shit here. Look at it all at once. Here, do 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 boo boo plume. Gargoyle head formation looking thing. What a fucking shame what they could do to our skies. And this is like now. This was 9:50 p.m. This is that's 3 hours ago. And the last image I have is from 1 hour ago. With the weirdness. And it's a weirdness. I don't fully understand this particular thing that went circular around the outside of this object. See it? That's a weirdness. Very strange. Cammy Lane, very strange. The chem bomb planes are shooting in the air, it's getting in my eyes. Boom, 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 boom. As the trough gets chem bombtized for summer, malaise comes back. We've had no summer here. Well, the last couple days, we might have hit 30, I hear. All I know is the air was so gritty. It was so metallic tasting. Did a triple shot there that it was not pleasant to be outside in. It's not a beautiful orange sun. It's like somebody's welding. You can't look near it. And we need to see the sun. Our body needs that wavelength in our eyes. Knowing it's happening can trigger responses from light wavelengths. Radionics. Look at these bomb cluster here. Did you have a plane doing some weird shit here? Anybody do any flight tracker on this one? Just look at that area. Do the job 10 minutes earlier. Boom. There's so many obvious deployments of firecrackers in your sky today. Where do you want to look first? The one that looks like the head with the spurb tail on it? Is Duke Edinburgh looking for a new home? His wife behind him, Pinocchio'd. I'm just imagineering him, because these don't look like not round supercells like they should. These aren't round convective systems like they used to be. Everything is forced together with lines of EMF. Oh my God, what these people are breathing down here, everything that's sprayed here is just coming right over the top here. Everything from these deserts, everything that's in that wind, every fart, everything. Everything, 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 everything. Every day, every day we read the book. Oh my gosh, would you look at the force in here? It's like everything is coming into the country, hits a wall of microwaves and dies. And just dies. So that all just suddenly fell out. Just see the wispiness of the top still going over the waveform here. You see it. It's a little where it clears clouds just a bit. So you got a pulse coming down. Is this around Esperance? Is that Esperance? The swirly girl is swirling. Cockle, baby. You had to come up and shut the cockles out. Yeah, it's Esperance. Esperance is ever so guilty. Swirly girl is swirling, even though they ain't showing the beam. I see her glitch. The wicked glitch of the south. And this is damn sure the wicked glitch of the east. My gosh, these three stations over there is like the Stygian witches. The eye, I want the eye. Perseus has got something to say to them. Go fetch. It is they smashed McCrary all the way through Inverell here, and Glenn's anus and Corf Harbor's living up to its name. They just spelled it wrong. It should be Oughs. Corf's Harbor. Or we gonna call you Chem Harbor? Here we get a Port Big Mac over there. Is get a big chem attack. You had a big chem attack over Port Mac. So let's have a look over here at these beautiful coastlines over here. If you stood over here and here and here with binoculars and looked here, you might see whales. And this is what the whales, they come up and this is all they see is our sky. And do they realize what we're doing to them? Here's a square formation that just stays there, just keeps reforming like a plan. Explosions, demolition plans could bring down a building and lie about it. Even made people think they saw planes. Yeah. It's the government scam. Here the uncle scam bombs over the top of you, telling you the globe is warming, suddenly like leaving out of the data here. What the hell is this piece of missing data? And why is this suddenly missing? Again, I'm seeing some madnesses on the feed I'm not used to seeing. That was weird. That's what a piece of data is missing. Hey, if when Richard Nixon had some missing minutes of a tape, it was enough to fucking get him kicked out of office. I see some missing data here. It's enough to kick the Bureau of Morons out. It's time. They ain't living up to their charter. You can't see any clear radar imagery. Isn't that what they asked for the money for? On-street radar coming right to your neighborhood. You'll see where every storm is. Until people started showing the geoengineering, they said, no, that almost looks like a radiation symbol. But it's just three triangles pointing at an emanation point of bomb deployment. Chem, bam, 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 and the chemi, bomb, bomb, bomb. They love you, so they plum, bomb, bomb, bombs. They love you, so you're screwed. Look at this shit out here. What a mess. I've already done the forecast. Anybody wants to rewind and go watch that part? This is the part where I'll do this until I lose my patience. Oh, God, isn't that bad? We get the fiver over there. This one's going north. That one's going south. All this shit's ending up in somebody's mouth. And damn sure lies coming out of somebody's mouth trying to disguise the chem bombing of your skies. Chem bomb their skies, depopulate them tonight. And then we sprayed them in Adelaide. We use balloons they cannot see no place. And then we blast them here and we blast them there. And now Melbourne's got that toxic air. Watch those dummies die. They jab themselves up, they'll die. Sorry, you believe the government. Hey, don't believe my forecast. Don't believe the other stuff I said. It won't be over soon. Oh, look at that bam. Ba-bam, bam, bam, ba-bam, bam, ba-bam. It's a dang, 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 a plang, a bang, bang, a bing, a bong, chem bombed you. Screwed you. Chem, bim, 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 bomb, a bomb, a bomb, a bomb, bomb. Dang, 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 a dang, dang, a ding dongs do this to you. Look at that. How much percentage profit are they going to make? So they start doing the math in the sky. When the hell is that? That don't look like an obvious chem-down deployment. You should see, if I had a camera showing me right now, you'd be seeing major gesticulation going on over here. Really gesticulating at my screen. Really getting angry. Ooh, gosh, I watch some poison in my land and poison in my seat. I got the Florida Lee over your asses. Right there. Right there. Not naturally cloud formation, but, naturally if you let a corpus government run wild on your ass, they're only going to sell product. You're living in an idiocracy. Go water your fields with fucking sport drink and get it over like the movie. Dumbasses. Welcome to Ass Hat Nation, Ass Hat Straya. They can bombing you. Even You're going to take all your freedom away and let you use one of my favorite songs of activism. So I had to re-sing it. Vote no to the Paris Accords. Vote no. And anybody who said that they should have all that, vote them out. That's right. We're going to own that song. That was a fuck up. That was too easy. All too easy. Flip the fucking switch. Freeze them in carbonite. Look at the bombs in the tropics. You was like you wait your whole life to go to one of these islands just so nobody would bother you for a week. And look what they did to these people. They chem bomb them so they come off there feeling weaker than when they went. What a fucking shame. How many directions of the wind there? It goes east. That's going that way. You get titty bomb going over here with the nipples in his sitter. Or is that an ass? Freshly tattooed. Freshly governmented. My God, this is bad. Well, let's see if the big fryer of Xmas is blessed in a circle out here. Could it be any more obvious? Bzzz. Boy, is it rumbling. Yeah, Xmas is very busy. Holding flows off and stirring up the chem. Big line of shit sprayed in international waters where they don't have the same regulations. It's coming over the top to fall out on you soon. Have it. It's making the caressing there, Fitzroy. It's coming to see you. These chem bombs are coming to see you. All the way from here. All the way from there. That air is coming all the way over to here at some point. You're going to breathe that chem bomb. Well, whatever's left of it that hasn't fallen out. What a shame. What an absolute shame. If we put on your weather radar for today, most of the action is down in this corner. And most of the censorship, as per usual, is going on in New Zealand. Radelaide. That's going to be a nasty line coming over today. I think I will have some tonic. Yeah, that EMF I showed you that was blocking off the straight here is causing a slide. As it hits the flow line and it can't get beyond from this right over here. All this EMF and stuff that's been deployed here. You see that break? It can't get past it. Even that mountain line there. Not a mountain lion. That would be cool. Excuse me a minute. You're probably hearing a bunch of noises. And this mountain line will naturally condensate. However, there's certain X's and crushes inside this mass here that I don't consider natural. Like that sudden appearance of this V shape in the wrong direction of wind flow. It's got a pin line of EMF there. So it's hold the moisture from actually coming through the strait. And if it came through the strait, the curl of the low here would give another path for the moisture and she'd come up and over and make a different type of storm. So that's what's telling me these are aimed storms, engineered and contrived, because that's definitely a geoengineered move of which there's not a physicist in the world that wouldn't say I was right, or I would school their race. Yeah, I do belong to physics groups and stuff too, you know. I like to make sure I'm understanding our world. And well, when you see something with your eyes, then you got to go looking at how it's done. And I've shown you guys methods of the possibilities of patents that have been deployed in other ways. Even the fireworks during the day looks just like some of you guys' pictures that you showed when we were participating. And I might have time to get to a couple. The big tiki head here. See it? Sideways. They use magic. Our oppressors, and they believe in the opposite of the good gods that we believe in, and they think our gods are bad gods because it's their perspective. And well, when the upside down crushes appeared over the top, I say, you know, that doesn't look like a very holy communion hidden inside a skeleton head over Australia. Let's see if we can pick up some pictures that some from yesterday that some people put up on my wall. And thank you for putting that GoFundMe up. It was very, very humbling. And we'll see if we can find the pictures from yesterday. I wasn't prepared to do this, but I wanted to. 2 days ago. No, I've gone too far. It's an inobtrusive post. Only the people that know how to participate in it. If I don't find this, then here you go. A few more comments. All right, I'm going to go over a few more of your Skype pictures. Adam, I think I went over yours already the other day. That was the money shed. See if we can go to the oldest or the newest. Sometimes it lets me. Nope. Meh, 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 meh. So now on an impromptu, I'm gonna look at a few more of your sky sheds. This is the one I was talking about when I was saying look like the daytime fireworks when you see these chem bomb look add to things. Save you again. Wonk. Let's just pull that up again so you can see this. And I might have a little moment of my own here, and do a little Google search for you, and show you something that correlates this look, okay, with a known method of doing stuff. And if you changed what the payload was from some of the daytime fireworks, you kind of entity looking, isn't it? These are chem bomb deployments. They're obvious. Obvious, and this was from yesterday. But I could show you something, and it's called daytime fireworks. There was one very specifically, it almost made me vomit watching what could be done here. These deployments, those are shells falling. But look at how quick they could cover a sky. Look at this. Right? Now look at this. And I'm going to try to do something without screwing up. Just give me a minute here. I'm not as techy as people think I am. How much they could do. You would think lightning was going off in a cloud, right? That we've been seeing lightning that looks like this. But really, it's fireworks. Wham! Could you tell the difference between lightning in a cloud and a firework going off? There was another one that was absolutely horrendous. It was another daytime one. It gave off these black ones. I almost vomited. It was this one. They're all clapping their hands, and I just wanted to cry. I was near in tears watching how happy these people were, and how toxic they made my sky. And how quickly they could cover an area. Yeah, it was, wow, like that. Just like that. And then I see these deployments in your guys' pictures that you show me from the ground. I'm like, man, but they're white. So they're white. They used a different thing. We see the vag cloud. We see the chem bomb. We see that 1, 2, 3. That's a great example of it right there. See? The flower of death. Firework. And just change the chemicals. There's a different things in these. And when I saw your picture the other day, I was like, wow, I'm seeing these in your shed. See him? It's the same thing, just a different catalyst. We're being poisoned, folks. I fear we're being culled and killed, and that the depopulation isn't going to be a choice. And somebody else has made this choice, and that makes them a mass murdering, megalomaniacal, disgusting, inhumane being. A useless breather, in my book. If we'll watch the storms that are going to now impact this area. Sorry, I was starting to get upset, go off on a tangent. You can see evidence that that radar's in right here. Right, that glitch is going, and I showed evidence of it's reacting with the atmosphere. Said that one's got to be on, so there's evidence of that being on. You got evidence of a microwave line right between the two of these. See this circle here? Just enough of a curve to give it away. Bastards. You know, thanks for debris wieners. It get the nipple ripple going here. Well, the areola's a little sighted. Maybe there's some cold air went through the trough. Aerial. Yeah, this one up here is blasting away too. Over there, to room away. And they boom, boom, plumed away up there as well. So let's have a quick look up the glitches of the north. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. See him in the clouds? Bzz, 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 bzz. Boy, they've been busy with the fryer here. Look at the bomb cluster here off the coast. Where are we at here? Harvey Bay and some beautiful places here. Bundaberg and all that. Gladstone, Rockhampton. Right in that corridor where they're going to be doing the rains is at right around from here through in here. So the split flow is something we're going to be watching for the next few days. Is why do the clouds stop when they get to Cairns? Why is it being directed here? See the beam here? Right here's a line. It comes from here to here. Anything trying to rush that way backs into it, and it's obviously it's got a vortex. It's up top, moving it in. Look, see the bombs right here, and this is begins the vortex flow. So you've got a beam line definitely running down coast here for sure. It's showing up in the clouds. Then see the reaction. And they put some more chemical catalyst there to keep that wave going. Hey, throw a couple more daytime fireworks stuff right there, right before your eyes. I'll try to make some correlations, and you people, so you'll be able to see the colors that you're blind. I've tried so many different ways, and before I go off, I want one more look at what in the fuck was this? It's oddity. It moves, changes directions, and it has a flow of something that does a circle. See it? Do, but it didn't flow. It's something, and those are 10-minute jumps. So it is deployed in a way that, who knows, maybe it kept its navigation in the same spot, or it has puffed some kind of chemical. Who knows? These evil corporations might release the death itself, Captain Trips. Who knows? All I know is chem bombs sucked. I have just shown you another days of geoengineering, chemical attacks, and the killing of all life on my planet by ruthless, sick, empathyless leaders, cowards. No more, no more will we ever be the system's whore, nor were we. Big love, peace. They fucked around, they find out.